Hi everyone, welcome to Odd Stories YouTube channel. Well, this is our first video, in fact our tutorial video. I just hope that you guys like it. Please like and subscribe our channel if you love podcasting. Hi, I'm Neeti Sansare, founder of Odd Story. So today, if you visited our Instagram handle, then you must have seen that we've put a reel where we've mentioned about 6 apps you need if you want to start a podcast. And I'm giving details about that here. So, our first app which you need to download on your phone is Anchor. Anchor is the best app if you are a beginner. If you want to start a podcast on your own, you can record as well as publish a podcast from Anchor itself. I'll tell you how to use Anchor pretty soon, so just stay tuned. Now, Anchor is very simple to use. You just have to download the app Anchor on your phone. Once you do that, you create your account on Anchor. I'm using Facebook to create my account on Anchor. Once my account is ready, I am ready to record. So I select I want to make a new podcast. Okay, here if I want other guests to join me, I have an option, if you notice, invite friends to join. So they also need to download Anchor on their phone, and then through Anchor you can invite them to join. They can be your guest or your co-host, or if you want to do a solo podcast, you just click the record button and you're good to go. So if you notice here, I'm already recording. I've just recorded a single line. So once you're done, if you notice at the bottom left there is trim button which has a scissor sign. So I selected that. Once you do that, you can actually trim the intro or the outro, like the initial part or the end part, and the editing is done. So here I'm selecting a background music. I like this one. Okay, so I'm adding it to my content now, and if you're noticing, what is happening is it is processing now. So automatically what will happen is that the music piece will come behind my voice, and it's that simple. You don't have to do anything. Anchor automatically does that. It is such a simple app to use. So this is how you create your podcast. If you want to do the entire episode at one go, brilliant. If you think it is difficult, you can actually do in parts. So you can record episode 1 part 1, episode 1 part 2, episode 1 part 3, and you can later stitch them together. Hi, this is Neeti and I'm just teaching you how to create your own podcast. This is how you do it. I hope you like it. Number 2 is Audacity, or you can use GarageBand if you have iMac. It is amazing. But right now what I'm going to tell you is how to use Audacity to record your voice. I'll be showing little bit of editing also, because there are various YouTube tutorials if you want to learn it in detail. But I'll just tell you how to use it to make you a little more comfortable with Audacity. So what you have to do is you open Audacity. Now here you click record button, and now we can record whatever we want. For example, right now I will record, "Hi everyone, I'm trying to teach you how to use Audacity for recording." Alright, so I'll just stop the recording. Okay, now let us try and listen what we have recorded. "Hi everyone, I'm trying to teach." So if you press this plus button, you can actually increase the size, and if this minus button will decrease the size, so it helps in editing. Now I just only want to keep "hi everyone" part. Alright, so I'll just select the previous part. Let me just see. And now we can record whatever we want. Okay, so "Hi everyone." So here our actual thing starts. Alright, so I'll just select everything. You can either just Control X from your system, or you can just go to the edit section and click delete. That portion is deleted. Alright, so now let us see what we have. "Hi everyone, I'm trying to teach you how to use Audacity for recording." Alright, so I need to delete this last part as well. So now I'm doing the same. I'll just do Control X, so it's cut. Now, in order to give it a background music, I have already created a background music, but I'll go in File, I'll import the audio. Let us see. We'll just do this one. This is the bed which I already created. Okay, again I'm calling it a bed. Basically, this is the musical background, and in radio industry you call musical background as bed. Again, I can just cut this and I'll paste it here, because till here, if you notice, till here the musical bed will be really loud. So I will just paste it here. Alright, and I will just again cut the rest of it. I've dragged. Now Control X. Now let us try and listen what I have created. Alright. Hi everyone, I'm trying to teach you how to use Audacity for recording. Okay, if you ask me, this looks fine. So what I'm going to do is I am going to now export this particular file because it is ready. You can either export as MP3 or you can export it as WAV. So I'm exporting it as MP3 for now. And I'll just give it a name, say Audacity Training 1. And I am saving. Here also you can just give it whatever name you want. So the artist here says Neeti, and then here, this is basically to maintain your record. So you can put whatever you feel like and you just do OK, and ta-da, it is recorded and also processed in Audacity. This is where your audio is already recorded. So when you record a podcast, basically, now this is your podcast which is recorded. You can actually record it in one go and edit it bit by bit, or you can record it in like little bits and then later join them, stitch them together. Number 3 is Zoom. Well, we all know how to use Zoom thanks to this pandemic. All of us, like everybody of us, have an idea how to use Zoom now. So Zoom meetings is what you're going to use. You're going to record your audio, then you're going to extract your audio. In fact, you will just import your audio on Audacity, and then you can actually mix it with your solo thing, like the solo recording part which you've done. So you can merge them together on Audacity, put your bed. Oh, there is basically when we used to use it, being a radio jockey, instead of calling it a music piece, we used to call it bed. Anyway, so you can use that music piece behind and your entire thing is ready. Number 4 is Canva. Canva is an amazing tool for graphics. It is free. So all those who would like to create a beautiful artwork for their podcast, then Canva is the tool. And plus, why is it important to have an artwork? Artwork is basically your podcast recognition or logo. That's the first thing anybody sees when they find your podcast on Apple or Spotify or any other place where they listen to podcasts. So that is why Canva is important. Now, most of you already know how to use Canva. Canva has limitless potential. But for all those who have no idea what Canva is, I've just done some basics on Canva, some basic editing, so that I can introduce Canva to you guys. So you can just check how I've used Canva now. So what you have to do is you have to open Canva. Okay. And then here what I did was I just selected Instagram posts. So there are a lot of templates I can see. I picked one of the templates which I think was suitable. Okay, this is just an example. See this template I'm taking. So I remove what is already written and I'm putting what I want to write. Yeah, so if this is the name of my podcast, so I'm just creating an artwork. I've put the title in the center, then I'll add some elements to it. Okay, once again, I'm just reminding you, this is what I'm showing you is all basic. Alright, so you can just do whatever you want to do with this particular thing, and you get this 1 month free trial also, and trust me, it's brilliant. But yeah, after that you have to pay. I'm sorry, that I can't help. So if you notice, I'm changing some colors there. So I've added one headphone and one microphone. Now I'm changing the color so that it looks from the same family and it shouldn't look weird. Alright. So if you can just see that you can drag and drop and you can place the things, and plus also again if you drag and then you can increase or reduce the size also. just the way I'm doing here. And then you download. Once you download, your artwork is ready. Number 5 is, now that you know your podcast is ready, you have an artwork. Now you would like to upload it on a hosting platform. Hosting platform is the place from where your podcast actually reaches to Apple, Spotify, or any other place like Ghana or JioSaavn. So it doesn't go directly. Hosting platform is actually the house of your podcast. So it could be Anchor itself. If you're recording on Anchor, it is very, very simple. Or it could be Buzzsprout if you're looking for a professional feel. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going to tell you how to upload your podcast on Anchor so that it finally reaches Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And also I'll be doing it for Buzzsprout as well. Buzzsprout is paid though. Like initially it is free, but then you have to pay. So first we'll do how to do it on Anchor, and then I'll tell you how to do it on Buzzsprout. So let's start with Anchor. So this is my final episode. If you notice, I already taught you how to record. Now we'll see how to publish on Anchor. So once you click the publish button, you will have to fill in some details like episode title, then episode description, episode artwork as well. So sometimes you actually have a special artwork for each episode. Sometimes you use the same thing. Here I'm just selecting a random picture to tell you how to do it. I'm filling in the description now. Is very important because this gives an idea what is there in the episode. Name of the podcast, I've just chosen podcasting tips and tricks. Once you're done, this description, this is podcast description. It is very important because this gives the listeners an idea what your podcast holds for them, and this actually builds the I would say interest for them to go on and click and listen. Okay, now here you will select the artwork. Whatever final artwork you create on Canva, you can select here and you can just place it. You select the category now. For me, I've selected courses because I'm teaching you that, then the language, and you're good to go. So once you click publish my podcast, it'll automatically start going to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and various other locations. It is that simple. I hope that was helpful. Now I'll tell you how to put your podcast out on Buzzsprout. Now let us see how to use Buzzsprout. Alright, so if you don't have your account yet, what you can do is get started free, and then you will have to fill in all the details and create an account. I already have one. Okay, so if you go here, what you have to do is you have to just click upload a new episode. Then you can choose the file you want to upload. So I'll just quickly find my file. Okay. For example, we'll just upload the file we recorded. Alright. So now you have to put the title. I already did that once, so I'm doing it again. Training, this is my title. I can copy and put here in description. Description has to be a little longer, like what are you talking about and everything here. You can choose your artwork. Whatever you had already created on Canva, you can use that. Right now what I am doing is I'll just quickly select any picture just to show you how it works. Okay, this is my season 1, this is my episode 1, and it's a trailer. Then it won't be a full, it'll be a trailer. Otherwise you write full, and then you click here to put extra details like the name of the artist, summary. Then if you have a website of your podcast, you can put the link here. You can put the tags here so that it starts ranking on search engine optimization. Okay, if you look at your, say, right side, okay, so you have leave unpublished, publish immediately, or schedule it for future. So you can schedule it later. For now, I'm just saving these details and I'll tell you how it looks. This is how it'll appear. Now here, the episode is not live yet because I didn't publish it. I can publish it right now. I can just edit and put whatever timing I want, and then I can schedule it. Okay, so your episode is already there on your hosting platform. Now, how to make sure that it reaches to Apple, Spotify, and everywhere else? Simple. I just click directories, went to Apple Podcasts, click get listed, Spotify get listed. All these platforms, click get listed. You will find there little bit of smaller procedures. It's not a huge thing, it's very small. Just fill in the details and your podcast is now hosted. Number 6 are the apps where you listen to podcasts, which is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, JioSaavn, then you have Gaana and various other places where you can find your podcast, right? So it's very simple. If you have an Android phone, you can use Spotify, then you can use JioSaavn, Gaana, and if you have Apple, then you have Apple Podcasts. Listen to your podcast and please discover other podcasters' work as well. After all, the whole idea is to build a community of podcasters. So enjoy your work there. Ask people to like your work, subscribe your work and give feedback to your work, and do you do the same thing to others. With this, we come to the end of this video and I hope you like my work and you can now share my work as well. That is, please like, share this video and please subscribe to our channel. Odd Story will be coming with lot more videos which will be helpful for you if you want to become a podcaster in future or you're already doing podcasts. Bye bye.